I'm sure defensive coaches can already tell that this is going to be a bad situation for the Rebels here. So, you know that there's going to be two pullers on a counterplay. And, you know, I myself admittedly laughed out loud looking at this, forgetting after I clipped it exactly why I picked this. And, you know that they're set up to at least kick out the end man on the line of scrimmage on the initial attack with a lead blocker after that. But what happens when there's no one on the end man of the line of scrimmage? Where the Rebels are about to find out. So it's a read option. So here is our read man backside. We're going to have a little bit of a pistol technique where our middle linebacker isn't necessarily blocked by default. Obviously, naturally, we would like one of our down blocks to maybe work its way to the second level, but he's not naturally going to have somebody for him right away on this gap design. So with this 4-eye technique, this defensive end basically screws himself here. So our tackle will wash down, our guard will wash down, Drake Jackson will wash down, washing down from our center. We got to make sure that this guy is covered from our tackle here because we're pulling this guy. If he's in our gap, that's one thing that could have ruined this design. But because there is no one on the end man and there's only this outside linebacker in the vicinity, that our backside guard then becomes a wrapper, and we'll get an additional wrapper from our tight end around with our receivers just running their guys off. And here's an added little technique on this play because we're in the pistol. Pistol, obviously a lot more up and down if you have your back aligned to this side or to that side. It can kind of key to what type of run concept you can use, and it limits your technique. But when you're running this counterplay, so you're running initially north and south here, looking directly at this backer, and you can see how this backer is kind of frozen, and he does not break until his run path until the last moment. And we'll see exactly how it works out again with no one outside the bookends and two lead blockers accounting for only one guy in our run path. So here we go. We engage and we seal with our series of down blocks, and again, that one little north-south step here, you can see how he's going kind of north-south, waiting for his blockers to pull around. They need a little bit extra beats than zones, and it holds that backer in place while he's trying to diagnose. And then we get the backside seal, and Rose turns on the jets and outruns. He puts up the deuces and becomes the latest to join the Deshaun Jackson Hall of Fame for celebrating too soon instead of scoring a touchdown or turning the ball over. But nonetheless, when you average over 8 yards per carry and over 2/3 of them winding up as success, it's safe to say that this look was absolutely fantastic for this offense.